Hello, this is Sam Ohaj with Season 6 of GBTV's The Gameclock. Today is February 27th as this recording is happening, so all sports may not be up to date. And your varsity sports. The boys' varsity basketball team ended their season by losing to Kingston on February 13th. They're set to begin the playoffs tomorrow, February 28th, against Middletown for the Section 9 title. It was a hard-fought season, and the boys' team was able to become the third seed, which is a huge achievement, as last year they were defeated by Pine Bush in the first round. The girls' varsity basketball team beat Kingston on February 14th and Washingtonville last night after being down by 17 points. It was a huge comeback, and Washingtonville was left star-stunned. It was insane just from watching clips. Gabby Polino led the way, and she also was named Varsity 845 Scholar Athlete. And currently, Miss Polino is committed to SUNY New Paltz for basketball, so a huge congratulations on that. Something that's really cool was that we interviewed Max DiCapua earlier in the wrestling season, and he finished second in sections and third in the state. Max battled really hard in the states, more than the section. He had the flu, so I guess you could quote-unquote call him Jordan Flu Game, which is pretty funny. But he wrestled 5 straight matches with the flu and was not eliminated. Max placed 6th last year in both sections and states, so this was a really huge rebound year for him. Congrats to Max. Also, a side note, Max DiCapua is set to beat Tyler Serafini's record of 196 wins, and Max DiCapua will become the first ever wrestler to reach 200 wins in Newburgh's history. Alexei Makarov is going to states for 3 swimming events. Alexei broke the VC pool record at a time of 51 seconds for the 100 fly, which was never done before, so congrats to Mr. Makarov in his senior year, and hopefully he can bring home a state title for Newburgh. And your MLB, NBA, and NFL news. Machado signed a 10-year, $300 million contract with the San Diego Padres. You know, a lot of Yankees fans speculated they were going to get him, but so did Machado. Machado really wanted to play in New York, but he wanted that money, and Brian Cashman, the GM of the Yankees, was not willing to give him that contract. So, once again, this contract with the Padres goes to show the type of player Machado is, and he's in it for the money, as most athletes are. But you know, it's a shame. Best of luck to Machado and the San Diego Padres. We'll see what happens next. Also, Bryce Harper still hasn't been signed, and we really don't know where he's going to end up. He could end up on the Phillies. He could end up on the Padres still, and the Dodgers are really interested. So we'll have to see. But the rate these contracts are going, Bryce Harper is going to want a lot of money. And for the first time in over 10 years, the Los Angeles Lakers are projected to miss the playoffs. You know, it's really insane because LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of our generation. He's not better than Jordan, but this is the first time that a LeBron team has been projected to miss the playoffs. You know, these years on Cleveland and Miami, you never thought that he was not going to miss the playoffs. LeBron puts the team on his back and carries, but you know, Father Time is starting to catch up to LeBron James. He's still dominant, averaging over 28 points a game, but LeBron he doesn't have that factor to him anymore. He's starting to not play defense. He's starting to get mad at teammates. You know, the Lakers are still really affected by what happened with the Anthony Davis supposed trade, where unless they got put on a stand and really got embarrassed because LeBron wanted everyone gone just to play with Anthony Davis. The Lakers are a total mess right now, and Luke Walton, the head coach, is seriously facing an issue of being fired. So we'll have to see, but best of luck to the Lakers. I still have the Warriors winning the finals. I mean, how do you beat that team? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, and DeMarcus Cousins. They're literally unstoppable. They'll all get their rings, and hopefully KD comes to the Knicks next year. And the NFL Combine is set to begin on March 1st through the 4th. The Combine is my favorite time of the NFL season. It's really hard to explain. It's just all the college talent just comes and shows off for the teams. We'll see, hopefully, that Kyler Murray proves that he's a top-round pick, and he's not going to fall late in the round because he's too short. Kyler Murray is listed at 5'10", but usually with a lot of athletes, they're listed way above how tall they are. Kyler Murray's probably about 5'8", and you need size in the NFL. The average size of a quarterback in the NFL is 6'4". So we'll see, but I'm really excited for the Combine. I love watching it. I love watching the mock drafts. It's my favorite time of year. So we'll see what happens with the Combine. And your college basketball news. Zion Williamson, easily the first overall pick, has been injured. It's a really heartbreaking situation for Duke fans because what happened was the most crazy thing I've ever seen in college basketball. Zion went to go plant and ripped right through his shoe. I can't explain it. He plants down his foot and he just goes flying through the shoe. It was a Nike Paul George 2.5. So one, this doesn't look good for Nike. And as a fun fact is that their stock dropped a lot after this incident occurred. And Zion has been out these last 2 games against Syracuse and Virginia Tech, which Duke lost to Virginia Tech. And the game he did get injured, UNC, Duke also lost that. So Duke is now 22-4 this season. And it just goes to show how valuable someone like Zion Williamson could be to the Duke Blue Devils. We'll have to see, because March Madness is right around the corner. So hopefully Zion can return from injury and the Duke Blue Devils could win the college finals. This has been Sam Ohaj with Season 6 of GBTV's The Game Clock. Check me out every Friday with your latest sports news and updates. This is The Game Clock. Good or bad?